Hello there. Storm Francis, as named by the Met Office, continues to cause problems across the United Kingdom into northern France, and then weather warnings remain in force across the Low Countries towards northern Germany for strong winds and heavy rain as that storm system continues to track its way steadily eastwards during the early hours of Wednesday. Now, to the south of that through Wednesday, it looks largely fine and dry by the middle of the afternoon across Turkey into mainland Greece and the Greek Isles. There'll be lots of sunshine and temperatures into the low 30s. Similar story as well for Italy, for the French Riviera. Temperatures perhaps a few degrees higher inland across Iberia, but that is not going to last as temperatures are set to ease as we head into the weekend. The Low Countries then still seeing some cloud and some rain. That moves into Germany too. That storm continues to track its way steadily eastwards. We'll see another area of low pressure pushing into the United Kingdom and into northwest France by Thursday. South of that, it's fine and settled. But let's take a look at what's happening as we head towards the weekend, because the showers will ease in London and Paris, but it gets noticeably cooler with a northerly wind, and that flows down to Spain. So temperatures easing a good 8 to 10 degrees in some places. The best of the sunshine, the best of the warmth can be found across Greece. Hello there. Extreme heat continues to be a feature across the far northwest of Africa at the moment, and will do so until the weekend. So it's affecting the far northwest quarter. We've got our seasonal rain, some of that really quite heavy across West Africa at the moment. And then further south, we've got weak weather fronts down into South Africa, which are just brushing occasionally and producing a few scattered showers, but when they do so, they will bring a difference to the feel of the weather. So if we take a look at the city forecast for the next 5 days, you can see this quite clearly. In actual fact, across parts of Cape Town, temperatures will go from the high teens maybe to the low teens, with those sharper showers for the start of the weekend. A good deal of dry weather into Johannesburg and plenty of sunshine here, but the heat is certainly in Marrakesh, with temperatures above the average for the time of year, but slowly starting to ease as we move through the weekend. As for the Middle East, it's largely fine and quiet, a good deal of sunshine to be found. We've lost that extreme heat of the last few weeks. There are indications of a shamal through Iraq and down into Kuwait. Maybe 1 or 2 sharper showers as well down towards the southwest. But generally speaking, it's a fairly quiet, settled story. There's not that much in the way of cloud around either. Lots of blue sky, lots of sunshine, but a little bit more of a comfortable feel with temperatures peaking into the low 40s. Take care. Hello there. Let's take a look at what's happening across South America before moving on to Mexico and Central America. Plenty to talk about there at the moment. Now, across South America, we have got some wet and windy weather down to the extreme south. We've also got some heavy rain through northern Argentina and parts of Uruguay. That could lead to some localised flooding, significant rainfall over the next few days. But elsewhere, it's largely fine and dry, particularly where we should see quite widespread showers across the Amazon basin. Those showers are fairly isolated, and a few isolated showers across that east coast of Brazil, but not really amounting to too much at all. Not too bad into Paraguay. There's that rain into Uruguay and northern Argentina. And then further south, we'll see that cloud and the wind very much a feature here. It's cool and showery. Rio de Janeiro continues to see some sunshine and some warmth building as we head into the weekend. Now, there are a couple of storm systems, one off to the west coast of Mexico, one just enhancing the rainfall at the moment across southern Mexico. There's the remnants of Storm Laura moving away from Cuba, quieter in the Caribbean, but Central America seeing some pretty heavy and intense downpours over the next few days. Could lead to the potential for some flooding issues here as well. And in fact, San Jose keeps that rain going for the next 5 days. Plenty of showers slowly easing in Cuba. Hello there. Storm Laura will continue to move in a northwesterly direction through the Gulf of Mexico and is expected to intensify. You can just about make out a ragged eye of the storm here. The track will take it northwest. It's expected to make landfall sometime during the latter stages of Wednesday local time across East Texas towards that Louisiana coastline. So we'll need to keep an eye on that. And that's coming hot off the heels of Marco. So a lot of heavy rain, huge storm surge on top of those areas that have already seen some very recent torrential downpours, could lead to localised flooding. Across that west coast, it's largely fine and quiet through British Columbia, but we're running the risk still of some sharp thundery downpours, eastern Oregon, Idaho, Montana. We've also got that wildfire risk across parts of northern California as well. Winds still remain pretty strong here too, and it's still extremely hot across the desert southwest. Phoenix, Arizona, seeing triple-digit temperatures in terms of Fahrenheit. Now, across that east coast, well, it's still hot here with 90 degrees. So temperatures generally across much of America above the average for the time of year at the moment. A few sharp showers. Here's the remnants of what was Marco, bringing some very heavy rain up to parts of Nashville, Tennessee. City forecasts stay showery for the next few days. Hello there. Monsoon rains stay pretty active at the moment across South Asia. You've been following the story. There's not that much change in the trend of where that wet weather is, particularly through the Bay of Bengal with this significant low pressure that's producing some very heavy rainfall across Orissa into Chhattisgarh and towards Bangladesh. And weather warnings remain in force here. We've also seen some pretty wet weather just recently across the northwest of India. It's still there and it's still going to continue over the next couple of days too. Now, let's take a look at Central Asia and we'll come back to India in a little more detail. Again, it's a similar story to yesterday, although we've lost the sharper showers in Kazakhstan and it does look as though we'll continue on Thursday to see some fair weather cloud. A few scattered showers further south of that, across Tashkent, down into Kabul. And then as we push down into India, there you have it. There's that intense rainfall towards Karachi, stretching down into Mumbai. South of that, it should be a little quieter than it has been. A few scattered showers around, but the heaviest of the rain, as I say, Chhattisgarh over towards Orissa. Here's where the weather warnings remain in force, also towards Bangladesh as well. So Mumbai keeps some sharp showers going, but an improving picture as we head into the weekend. We also keep those thundery downpours into Sri Lanka too. But the best of the sunshine and the best of the feel of the weather is likely to be Tashkent over the next 5 days. Hello there. The story in Asia at the moment is Typhoon Bavi, which continues to strengthen as it barrels its way through the Yellow Sea. It could potentially be one of the strongest typhoons to make landfall, and you can clearly make out the eye of that storm. Now, it is going to continue to push northwards, tracking to the west of South Korea, perhaps making landfall to North Korea and northeast China. Ahead of that, through Japan, largely fine and quiet. Some wetter weather down to the extreme south. There's Bavi, as you can see, plenty of sharp showers along the east and south coast of China as well. A few showers into Thailand, also into Malaysia and Indonesia. But it is going to stay pretty unsettled for the next few days across Seoul. Lots of sharper showers and thundery downpours to come, improving as we head into the weekend. As for Australia, a real divide with the feel of the weather across the northwest to the southeast. There's a good deal of dry weather in the forecast, but we have seen some recent cold weather and some snow. Temperatures are now recovering just a touch. Had some record-breaking heat across the extreme northwest with temperatures over 40 degrees. Into New Zealand, it's a case of sunny spells and scattered showers to the South Island, quieter for the North Island. Now let's take a look at the forecast for the next few days. As you can see, Auckland is going to stay pretty unsettled. Good deal of dry, sunny weather for Sydney.